Hey cooks, today we're doing part 2 of our look at the Ooni Halo Pro Spiral Stand Mixer. So this is a new mixer on the market. We previously did a huge batch of oatmeal raisin cookies. Today we're going to see, can the Ooni Halo Pro whip some cream? There's some debate out there whether it can. We're going to see that today. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. Okay, so this is the Ooni Halo Pro. It's a spiral mixer. Spiral mixers are typically used for making dough, bread doughs, right? So Ooni came out with this, like a lot of people use their pizza oven, so they came out this because pizza dough is the big thing with pizza making, right? So they brought out this style of mixer, and they tried to make it like a full service mixer by not only having the dough hook, but also having a whisk and a paddle. So we made cookies in this. I'll leave links up here if you want to take a look at that. We made a triple batch of oatmeal raisin cookies. So ordinarily this goes on here, and this is how this attaches. So you'll have the dough hook here, and you'll have the breaker bar here. That goes on here. So what happens is the bar helps the bread dough move into that bread hook. So what they did is, and all spiral mixers usually have one of these breaker bars. Well, they do have one of these breaker bars. And usually they're fixed. You can't remove them. But what they did is they made this removable to open this up for your paddle and your whisk, right? So I'm going to put the whisk, and they came up with this contraption because this mixer is geared low, right? It needs the torque to make the dough. So they made this whisk with an additional gear inside this little gearbox to crank the speed up on this because the mixer doesn't have that speed. And you need a lot of speed for whipped cream. So this goes on here, and you just spin this thing. So the question is, with this kind of setup, not like the planetary mixers that the whisk goes like all around across the bowl and everything, we're going to see if this actually can make whipped cream, because rumor has it that it takes a long time to get it to do that. So Ooni's marketing is, can this replace your regular planetary mixer and become your primary mixer? It did a decent job on the cookies, but I have a feeling we're in for something with this, because reports are that it's not great for this. So this is, so we have some heavy cream. We're actually doing a double batch. I'm going to do this whole quart. And I chilled all this, so the bowl's been chilled, the whisk has been chilled, all that has been chilled. Okay, so let's see what happens. Are you a betting man, Eric? So we got our heavy cream going in.
And I just want to say this is the freshest cream. This just came straight out of a cow, went to a certain store.
Oh, I milked the cow.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. $10, 20, 30. Whoa, 100% is flinging.
You might want to just get your shoe with everything.
Ooh, it's kind of, I have this all the way up on 100. I don't see why it wouldn't whisk it very well. sweetening it. Powdered sugar. Can the Ooni make, that was about what? 2.5 minutes?
At least 2.5 minutes. How much stuck to your whip?
Can the Ooni make whipped cream?
Can, but is that what it's supposed to look like? Or should it be towering, especially with as much as you put in there?
Towering?
Well, you put a whole quart in there.
I mean, it's whipped, so let's put this into a cup and see how much we got. Because shouldn't it double in size?
I hope so.
Okay, let's see how much we have. Okay, so people are saying it takes like 10 minutes to get it to whip. I didn't have that. But one of the things I do want to test is the fluffiness. Because when you do whipped cream, it should double in size. So presumably, if it gave us a lot of air in this, we should have 8 cups of whipped cream. Which I don't think we have. Eric says that I slightly went over the 4-cup mark.
Oh, you did?
This is 4-cup mark. Now I'm below it. So I only have 2 cups. So it only increased the volume by
half. Instead of doubling it, it only went up half.
So it didn't get quite the air that it should have gotten. I would say it did a decent job because it did fluff it up. I've seen some people use this where they've been beating it for like 8 minutes and it's still like soupy, right? That didn't happen to me. We got a fluff here. That fluff is not quite as fluffy as it should be though. So does that mean that Eric's going to get the treatment?
So this is Inspector, this is a whipped cream Inspector Ebo. We have to find out, does it feel and does it taste like it's got enough air in it? So we'll go, could be whipped cream. Now, how do we feel?
How do you feel about it, Boo? How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I probably need to be a little closer. I probably need to be a little closer to it.
How do you feel about that, Boo?
I don't know.
How do you feel? How do you feel? This one's for you, Mark. He loves to take a beating.
You know, it's bringing back memories. Yeah, it just might work.
So, cooks, can the Ooni Halo Pro whipped cream? I say it can. It didn't give you quite the lift you get from a planetary, but it did a decent amount given the fact that this is sort of like a secondary accessory to this mixer.
But if you're trying to cover an inanimate object, like an Ebu, it's going to take more liquid to get your volume.
If you're in a bakery or something and you're worried about cost, you want to get as much as you can. But otherwise, I think it gets a thumbs up. Thanks for joining me.